Tommy Egan starts to call Claudia. Now, how did he get Claudia's number? I don't know. He's calling from an unknown number to her phone. I'm doubting that they're letting her use the old phone. With her being out, they probably gave her a phone, but it's TV magic. That's just us thinking too deeply into the show. But still, we always love to do that. Tommy's calling to talk to her because now she's out of jail. She got wings and she was escorted out the prison by the federal agents. So Tommy wants to know, how did she get out? Why is she out? And who exactly is she working for? But we know she's working for the feds. But why is she out? Now, he's talking about her telling on Ortega because they both have a common enemy. And that is Ortega. Now, Ortega is supposed to be in solitary confinement, so he can't really make no moves. That's what Tommy told us last week. We seen him talking to Che, but Tommy's basically like, look, we need to meet up and have the discussion that we need to have. Now, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know when somebody owe you a little bit of money, they owe you a little something, something. Well, that's how he feels about her. And you owe me a little something, something. And that something is some revenge because of Liliana. That's on Tommy's mind. So Tommy's telling her, look, this is what we going to do. I know the feds is following you. We going to meet up. I need you to show up to this old alley by yourself, all alone. The world is so cold. So Claudia's listening, but at least who Tommy caught recording, Claudia should know that Tommy, he ain't trying to meet up to play around or to be buddy-buddy. He wants revenge one way or another. One way or another, Tommy wants revenge. And that means taking the trash out or just getting even. Tommy gets off the phone with Claudia because they about to meet up. And where does he go? To see our boy. Tommy, what are you doing here? Oh, JP, I'm just in the neighborhood. What do you mean just in the neighborhood? I'm eating my breakfast, Tommy. And why are you drinking out of the milk carton? Wait a minute. Is that orange juice? I wasn't supposed to have orange juice this morning. I thought I wanted some milk. But why did you put your fucking devil mouth on that damn orange juice, Tommy? Tommy's like, oh, man, JP, I'm just in the area, man. Talk about D-Mac. You mean Darnell? What is wrong? Is he okay? Tommy's like, nah. He's good. He's good. I just wanted to let you know he's back in CBI now. Have you heard from Kate? God damn it, Tommy. How many times I got to tell you, she's in fucking New York City. I haven't heard from her. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm eating my breakfast. I just got some scrambled eggs and some bacon. Good old pork. So what I die on Wednesday and not Thursday. I'm going to eat my pork, Tommy. So Tommy's like, yeah, man. D-Mac, he's good. He's in CBI. What, Tommy? You let him back in CBI? He's okay. Relax. No, you didn't get the fuck out of here, Tommy. I depended on you. You didn't want him in the streets in the first place, and now you got him back in the streets, Tommy. It's fucking bullshit. Every single goddamn day, I'm worried about my son, D-Mac. I just got him back in my life, and fucking Kate is gone, and now you got him back in CBI, Tommy. Oh, my God. Tommy, just get the fuck out of here. Whoa. He's not doing nothing. He's just hustling, counting money. He ain't gonna do nothing silly. So JP is mad because we just went a whole season trying to protect D-Mac. And now D-Mac is back in CBI. God damn it, Tommy. He killed a cop. And you just got him ripping and running the streets like a thug. And his name is fucking Darnell. Quit calling him D-Mac. Now, if you don't remember or recall, this kitchen, they moved that stove right there. Remember they moved that dusty, greasy ass stove? Well, ain't nothing been updated in this house. JP just been living. JP just been living. These walls ain't been painted. This place is a pigsty. We had a TV like that. Our TV's a little bit bigger than this, but we had a TV like that. It looked like they got a Nintendo up there too. But yeah, JP hasn't been doing anything. JP ain't got no job. JP done lost the bar. God damn it, Tommy. Tommy, Kate is in New York, and you got Jenard and Diamond around my son, my boy. I just got him back, Tommy. I don't want. God damn it, Tommy. And then he broke the damn glass. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He broke the damn glass knowing he ain't got money. He ain't got money to replace nothing. JP and this motherfucker breaking it. JP done broke the shit. Now he got to go to the dollar store. You know they ain't got glass in there. They got that plastic. It look like glass, but it ain't glass. And it fog up. You put it in the dishwasher one time. That thing gonna be turn cloudy and shit. Tommy got $2.5 million and 25,000, and he ain't giving no money to this house. This house dirty as a motherfucker. Well, it ain't dirty. This house is just dated. This house ain't been updated since 1963 when it was made. He got JP living. JP ain't been outside the house. JP just sits in the house, scared as hell. Tommy got all this money, ripping and running the streets, and ain't like, hey, let's fix up the house a little bit. Let's put some paint on the walls. Let's at least get a flat screen TV or something in this motherfucker. Tommy is just running around Chicago wild as hell. JP ain't seen his mama. JP ain't seen D-Mac showed up and was looking for $20 from Kate. Left. We ain't seen D-Mac since. JP just, God damn it, Tommy. This house is terrible. I feel bad for JP. And everybody keeps saying, Mo, JP gonna get knocked. I'm like, I agree, but man, JP don't deserve it. If there's one character that doesn't deserve to be killed, it's JP. JP ain't did nothing to nobody. He just a he that got his son back in his life, and that's it. That's it. That's all he wants to do is just be a dad. That's all he wants to do. He ain't asking for too much. He ain't asking to be back in the game. He cooked up Dahlia one episode and he said, I'm done with that shit. I just want to live my life, Tommy. But no, he can't live that life because we got goddamn Tommy. We got goddamn Tommy. God damn it, Tommy. You put him back in CBI. Tommy, I worked my ass off to get him out of CBI, only for you to bring him back in. God. You know what, Tommy? Just get the fuck out of here. Kate ain't here. Just leave, Tommy. Just leave. So, JP just here, man. Hopefully, nothing happened to my dog, even though we know it is, man. So, Tommy's on the move. Tommy leaves JP's house and goes straight to the meeting. Now, we did skip over Tommy telling a lie. Tommy was over there lying to Mireya this morning. Remember, she woke up. Tommy came in. She's like, you just not getting in? With all due respect, Mireya, this is my house. I'd be damned if the woman I'm talking to asked me, you just now getting in. Excuse me? This is my shit. Don't worry about what time I get up in this motherfucker. I get in this motherfucker when I get in this motherfucker. I'm going to turn the lights on when I want to. There ain't no courtesy. When I step in my house, I do what I want. When I walk in my house, I scratch my ass. I do what I want in my house. This is my house. Don't ask me what time I got in here. You just now getting in. You know what? I'm about to leave again. I'm about to leave again. Ask me what time I got in. Matter of fact, I gotta go meet up with Claudia ass. So he gonna meet up with Claudia. Now, he's on the phone with Claudia, but Tommy knows something ain't right. This just don't smell right, y'all. He looking around. Wait a minute. We didn't jumped all the way around. Claudia shows up. We got the feds watching. Tommy got the binoculars. Now, he knew that Claudia wasn't going to show up alone. You knew, I knew, we knew that Claudia wasn't going to show up alone. Hell, she's being escorted by the feds. So Tommy got his binoculars. He's looking around. He's looking like, okay, that's one of the cameras here. The homeless camps. Here's the truck, the headquarters. Now, I do want to find That video though. See, this the camera. This is the camera right here from the homeless camp. From the homeless camp that Tommy seen. Boom, that's the front angle. Then this angle right here, the trucks are over here. So there is a camera over here where the bums at, and Tommy seen all of them. And then boom, that's where they at. So they get on the phone. Now Claudia's job is trying to get Tommy to confess to putting a hit on her. She's like, Tommy, you put that hit on me in jail and you got that cocaine? Tommy's like, I don't know what you talking about. Tommy's telling her, you talking about all these illegal drugs that you're touching and selling, Claudia? You probably shouldn't say that out loud. You don't know who's listening. So Tommy knows that the feds are listening. Tommy's a dead man anyway. So it's really, it's low risk for Tommy unless they're going to actually come and arrest him. But he's up high enough that he can actually see everybody if they were going to try to do that. Tommy really doesn't have anything to lose. Again, he's a dead man walking. But he's on the phone with her, and he's basically letting her know, look, I see you. You don't see me. And I know the feds are listening to this. But he just wanted to get an understanding. So this is really just filling Claudia out to see how much security, how much protection does she actually have around her. So if he does try to make a move, he would know how to move accordingly. Well, he sees that the feds are surveilling everything that she does. So this is why he has to go and talk to Vic right after this. And he asked Vic straight up. He's like, man, when'd you talk to your sister? I need to know. And the reason I need to know is because, dude, shit can get ugly out in these streets. And am I trying to work with her? No, not necessarily. But that ain't Vic's job to worry about that. Everybody just pulling up drinking. It's 10 in the morning. No, it's noon now. It's noon. So it's about 1 o'clock. They didn't got to the house. So Tommy wants to know about Vic and anything that Claudia may have told him, but he hasn't talked to Claudia. He told Tommy, I ain't talked to her. You probably talked to her before me, which he was correct. So Vic knowing that, he's kind of starting to know how Tommy is moving. But Tommy brings up Stacy Marks because remember, he's using Vic to infiltrate Stacy, give Stacy some information, and just, basically send her on a wild goose chase down the wrong trail, the Easter trail. You know what I'm saying? Hippity hoppity, Easter's on his way. So Tommy's like, all right, damn, we got to use Stacy Marks. And that's when Vic shows him the phone and says, this is what happened today. So when Tommy sees that the police department isn't messing with her, she's running for mayor. This is very big, this campaign. Tommy, he starts to think a little bit, let his mind wander. When you're drinking a little bit, you just got to let it marinate, let your mind wander. Sometimes you got to let your thoughts run away and then catch up with your thoughts. Yeah. I like that. Let your thoughts run away and then catch up with them. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one right there. Let your thoughts run away and then catch up with them. Yeah, that right there is that's a free thinker right there. Mo, you a smart individual. All right. So Vic says we could use the money for the campaign to manipulate and maneuver what Stacy got going on. Now, remember, Tommy was letting the thoughts run wild. That's what Rihanna was talking about, wild thoughts. And then you got to catch up to him. Tommy catches up and he's like, wait a minute, what did you say? He said, we could use that money for the campaign to get a little bit of wiggle room with Stacy Marks. Now, the first time we heard about Stacy Marks running for mayor, what did Tommy say? I always wanted a mayor in my pocket. So now Tommy didn't caught up with his thoughts and he's like, wait a minute. Vic is on to something. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's work that angle. Let's see what we can do. Let's put that million out there. Let's dangle that over her head and see if she gonna bite. She already accepted it. We just gotta see if we can make it work. So Tommy's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm thinking, okay, that's a good idea. I mean, I thought that's what we were gonna do initially, but shit, that's a good idea. Tommy goes from there. This is a busy day for Tommy. It's nonstop for Tommy. Tommy goes to the museum and he goes and meets up with the artist. Now, this artist, you got to remember back, she's the one that told Stacy Marks Vic Damone did the shooting. Vic Damone did all the crimes. So Tommy shows up with that thing on his waist. And I asked you guys earlier, what is the procedure when you got one in your face? A gun in your face, it is. Tommy says, look, I don't want to have to bing pow up in this mug, but I will. So we could do this the messy way and blap, blap, blap. Or we could do this the get paid way, and you take this $25,000. So Tommy is basically saying, I need you to record a video, act like you're in distress. I was gonna say duress, but that's when you're under duress. Is when you're saying it, but act like Stacy Marks tricked you. Act like Stacy Marks gave you the $25,000 to say that Vic was the one that did this. So what Tommy is doing is trying to find a way to get at Stacy Marks and make that money do what it do. Now, some of us know that money make the coochie go woo woo. You come to me with $25,000, all pause. You come to me with $25,000. You want me to record what? Stacy Marks threatened me. Stacy Marks gave me $25 and say if I say Vic did it, then she would give me $25,000. So yeah, uh she had a gun to my head when Stacy Marks told me to do that recording. I did that record. Yeah, it's $25,000. You got the cash? These on Mark bills? What these is? Okay. Okay, yeah, 25, 25. Yeah, Stacy Mark did that shit. Stacy Mark told me that I had to say that Vic did that shit so she could arrest somebody. And I was like, I don't know, but she said, just do it. And I said, okay, he did it. I ain't, y'all know me. Y'all know my pedigree. I ain't never been no snitch. So she made me do it. She said I was gonna go to jail for 14 years. I said, I don't want to go to jail for no 14 years. So I went ahead and said that. And I recorded, I said, I'm recording it today to say that I was lying. I was lying because she had a gun in my head. She say, you think Diddy a bad man? Wait till you see me. I say, I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to be beat up. None of that. No, 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 no. But I did lie. I lied that day. I don't know who did what. You said you gonna give me 25, like the whole 25,000. Okay. You, you sure? Okay. 25. Cash, right? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Vic ain't do that. Yeah, yeah. I was nervous as hell that day. They told me 14 years. I said, he did it. He did it. I don't think he did it. I know he didn't do it. I ain't see nothing. But yeah, okay. What's up? You got that 25? Cool. Hey, thanks, bro. Hey, look, if you need me to do anything else, not anything like wild like that, like I ain't trying to go catch no bodies or do no weird shit. But yeah, you need anytime I'm up here, you know what I'm saying? You need me to record something, you want me just to say that, oh, Tommy ain't robbed the bank or something? That shit. Shit, I look 25 up front. Yeah, I do it for 15 next time. 15, you know what I'm saying? Just you keep coming back with that cash. I got you. Yeah, I put a wig on. I do whatever you need me to do. I record 4 or 5 videos. You could do 100,000 cash. Yeah, we can do that today then. We could do that right now. We could record right now. Ortega did not sell drugs. Che is not a drug dealer. CBI is not a criminal organization. Yeah. What we do? What we do? A 5,000 a video, 10,000 a video? What you need me to do? Stacy Marks did not accept illegal money. What you need, Tommy? 25,000 for a video? Pull on up. I'm here every day painting shit. Big dog status. Yeah. Yeah. I'm recording right now. So Tommy pays her, and then they go and pop up on our girl. Now, when they go and talk to Stacy Marks, Tommy pops out with the $500,000 check. Now she's talking all that. I should arrest you right now. Tommy's like, you ain't gonna arrest shit. This is what Tommy's been waiting on, to get back face to face with Stacy Marks. And when he gets here, he's standing on business. Now she talking her talk, but she really ain't got no room to do nothing because she's set up by Vic and it's 2v1. Now, me personally, I could probably handle this situation, but I don't know if Stacy Marks can. Plus, she ain't close enough for the elbow to gut move, which works 98% of the time unless you're me, then it's 99% effective. But he shows up and he has another check. And I was asking you guys earlier, where the fuck did Tommy get $2.5 million and 25,000? Where did he get this money from? At this point, this is 1.5, 25,000. So Tommy shows the video and Stacy like, nah, that ain't gonna work because I know you recorded that and I didn't give her that money. Tommy's like, well, they'll do an investigation. And as soon as they start digging into this, they'll realize that the pageant money, Pageant Inc. was, well, Tommy's dead. So I don't really know who is from because it doesn't say anybody's name. It just says Pageant Inc. on there. But they would do some digging in this and they'll realize that you accepted some money. And just this alone, this video, if you're tied up in some mess with somebody saying that you offered them $25,000 to lie on somebody, that's still going to be a big enough controversy that people going to look at it like, whoa, 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 whoa. So Stacy Marks, she's screwed. Now, I know a lot of y'all, I keep seeing y'all say all money ain't good money. All money is good money. All right. All money is good money. What you do to get the money is what's bad. The money is good. What you do to get the money is what's bad. You know what I mean? When you go to work to go get a paycheck and you drive your car, all that exhaust that's going out into the environment, that means you going to get bad money because you fucking up the ecosystem. You know what I mean? All money is good money. It's what you do to get it is what's bad. Now, Stacy Marks just got another bag, another 500K. Pageant Inc., 500 thou wow. I'm gonna bring up the $1 million check. It's a little bit clearer. We're gonna see if we can notice a date on here. I know we looked last week. I don't remember seeing a date or anything on there. So this is a $500,000 check. It is check 2138 are the last numbers on here. Let's see if these checks are in sequence. Oh, it's a whole different check. Yeah, I don't see a date on here. Says 90 days. This check code is RF2141. But yeah, they didn't show, like, I couldn't get a date or anything on none of them. And then this is RF2138. So wait a minute. 2138. Wait a minute. RF2141. Um This check is 2138 for the $500,000 check. This check is 2141. But this check was given first. So there's 3 checks that Tommy then wrote in between this $1 million check and this $500,000 check. It doesn't look like Tommy knows. Well, what is the cashier's check? So So Tommy knew he was going to take out another 500,000 and give to her. So he did the 500,000 first and was like, you know what? That 500,000 ain't going to be enough. So he went back up there and 3 checks had passed and he got the $1 million check and he went and gave $1 million and then he still had that 500,000. I told y'all we were going to do a little bit of investigation. We were going to do the investigation. And here we are. Let's make sure that this route number is the same. It's 53 at the end of that one, 317. 5331. All right, we got the 317. 026. Can't see it on that one there. All right, so the checks are the same. It's just there's 3 checks in between. The $1 million check was written first, but the RF code is 3 after the 500,000. I know it don't make no big deal. This is just us, man. This is just what we do, guys. If you're new to the channel, this is what we do. We just look at stuff like this. And we just see if they, you know what I'm saying, how detailed they are. It don't mean nothing, but there's 3 checks in between. So if we just take the average, 750,000, 1 million, 1.5, and there's 3 checks in between. So that's 1.5. 750 is another 1.5, 3 million. So 4.7, 4.7. If we just take the average of the checks, 750,000, that means if Tommy got all of these checks, that means $4.7 million has been moved. We need to know where the other funds at. Tommy got Jenard and Diamond and CBI out here struggling, but Tommy didn't move 4.7. All right, Tommy. Yeah, you didn't think we was gonna catch on, but Tommy gives Stacy Marks another 500,000 on top of the $1 million. She has $1.5 million from Tommy Egan, and then he gave Alicia 25,000. So we had 1.5 and 25,000. Miss T said Tommy got money and it's clean. I don't know how Tommy's cashing these checks. Like, what bank is Tommy going to? They like, oh, hey, Mr. Egan. Hey, Pageant Inc. Hey, Pageant Inc. You still got to have an ID to get a cashier's check. You got to have an ID and you got to have an account. Unless, like, he's got to have an account somewhere to have this money in it. And in order to get the cashier's check, you still got to show an ID. They're not just gonna be like, "Hey, okay, you want to get money out of this account, huh?" And he ain't got it on it. He ain't got it on a debit card. You know what I mean? He ain't got, like, you can't just go up there with a debit card and swipe $1 million to get a cashier's check. They're gonna have to get that from the actual account from that bank. So maybe JP's on the account. Who knows? Anyway, let's continue on. Now they got Stacy in the back pocket for 1.5 MEMs. This is what we all been waiting on. He goes to the house. Now, when he gets to the house, JP's sitting in there. JP, You ain't open that you ain't open that up, JP? Tommy, it was the both of us. I was gonna wait till you get here because it's addressed to us. It's from Kate. They open it up. Kate says, "Here, you two drunk fuckers, drink this." So they sitting there. And Kate's talking about she's going sober. I said, "Damn, Kate, we on the same journey, girl." Shout out to Kate Egan. You know, I love Mama Kate. And they're both just sitting here. It don't mean much, but Kate is in New York City. We don't know what she's doing in New York City at this moment. But Tommy's got to go up there at some point. Now, JP, he's like, Tommy, you ain't been around here and shit. You ain't really worried about moms. And I've been really thinking about it. You let Darnell back in CBI, and I trust you, Tommy. If he's going to be in CBI, I want him to be with you. I apologize for my actions earlier. I was just tripping. My bacon, it wasn't as crispy as I liked it. The eggs, they weren't cheesy with the grits. I really love eggs, scrambled eggs at that, with mozzarella. Sometimes cheddar, but mostly mozzarella, unless it's going to be low-fat cheddar cheese. Then I'll definitely do cheddar cheese, Tommy. But Kate says Kate isn't drinking anymore, Tommy, and I hope she makes it through. Tommy's like, man, she went like maybe 2 weeks. But, she reverted back. And we also know that Tommy and Kate, man, we done seen them have some adventures with each other. Tommy and Kate done had countless nights of doing line for line. When I do a line, you do a line. When I move, you move. Just like that. Just like that. But Kate in New York City, because one thing about New York City, you can't keep a real one from the Big Apple. So Tommy and JP, they over here, they you know what I'm saying? Cheers. Cheers to Kate. Cheers to Kate. Now, I still don't know when Tommy's going to leave to go to New York, but we'll be here waiting. We'll be here waiting. Now, while Tommy has been out and about all damn day, this is a long ass day. Think about what all Tommy has done today. Tommy came into the house early as hell, woke Mireya up. After Mireya, he got on the phone with Claudia. Set up a meeting, drove to JP's house, hung out with JP a little bit, then went to the meet with Claudia. From there, he went back to his house, poured up, was drinking, chilling with goddamn Vic. From there, he gets up and he runs around the city. And that night, they go and meet up with Stacy Marks. From there, he leaves Stacy Marks after giving her $500,000. So Tommy had to go to the bank at some point. Tommy either went to the bank after leaving JP's. Well, no, he couldn't have went after he went to JP because he didn't talk to Vic yet. So he had to go to the meeting with Claudia, go to the house, talk to Vic, go to the bank. Then after going to the bank, meet up with Vic, catch Stacy off guard, give her the $500,000, drive to JP's house. Then from JP's house, where did he go next? Then he drives back to his house for the setup. But in between this, we got to talk about Mireya. Oh, yeah. He went to the art school before he came over to JP's house, recorded a video, then met up with Vic and showed Stacy the video, then went to Vic back to JP's house. This nigga Tommy is moving. This episode is all one day. This is all one day. Tommy got in from last night, met with almost every single character except for the Diamond Brothers, recorded shit, went and stood in line at the bank, got a $500,000 cashier's check, got Stacy Marks in his back pocket, went to the art gallery, hung out for a little bit, come back to his brother's house, and then he's got to go back home because they trying to set up Claudia. But before he goes home, he goes and sees Elise. He goes to see Elise and gives her $1 million. So not only did Tommy go to the fucking bank and get a goddamn cashier's check for $500,000, this nigga stuffed a duffel bag with $1 million cash to go and give to Elise to get her to fuck about the city. And then he goes home. So this nigga Tommy is just all throughout the city in one fucking day. Tommy has done more than I've done in the month of December. Tommy does all of this. Mireya's at work. Mireya's at work. And a little kid then shot himself. Bang! Oh, shit! So the kid's in there crying. The mama's like, oh, no, that's my baby. That's my baby. They like, how did he get the gun? He said, shit, I don't know. I thought it was locked up. I thought it was locked up. We thought Tariq used to run around New York City. Tommy then went around the whole city, went to the bank, waited in line at the bank, went back home, found $1 million cash, got this cashier's check, recorded a video at the art gallery, got into it with Claudia, had binoculars out, went to JP's house twice. Mireya's at work. And she's like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with the baby? Tommy's ripping and running the streets. He didn't put so many miles on that damn Mustang. They're like, what's wrong? And oh, no, the baby. They said, ma'am, you can't go in here. How'd the baby get the gun? I don't know. It's normally locked up. Oh, my God. Another baby. So Mireya's like, oh, man, what's wrong? No, baby. The co-worker's like, Mireya, what the fuck is wrong with you? You seem worse than this. You're not even in there. You don't even know what happened. And you're in here crying. Mireya's like, oh, no. I don't know, man. The co-worker's like, man, your cycle must about to be starting or something, man. You acting funny. So Mireya, she at work and she decides, well, you know what? Let me go into the supply closet because you know Mireya didn't pay for that damn pregnancy test. So Mireya goes into the bathroom. Mireya goes into the bathroom. I'm trying to see what apps she has on this damn phone. So the timer goes off. Let me see. She got the music app. She got the camera. Okay, she got the make a flick. She got the ride the train app. She got the planes. Okay, she can look for flights. She got the Apple Health on here. She got the Apple Watch. Okay, she got the, I guess this is a shopping cart. She got the gallery. She got the WeChat. All right. She ain't got no games or nothing on here. She got the weather. Damn, this motherfucker ain't got the time on it. This must be the iPhone 4. So the timer goes off. 5 days sooner. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Red looks. All right, guys. 2 lines. It says 1 line and 2 line means pregnant. No line and 1 line means not pregnant. All right. Let's see. I can't really see it. Okay. 1 line. 1 line. Wait a minute. 1 line and 1 line is pregnant. No line and 1 line is not pregnant. 1 line and wait a minute. 1 line and 1 line. 1 line and 1 line is pregnant. No line and 1 line is not pregnant. All right, let me see. 1 line and wait. 1 line and 1 line is 1 line and 1 line is pregnant. No line and 1 line is not pregnant. All right, what we got? Wait. 1 line and 1 line is 1 line and 1 line is pregnant. No line and 1 line is not pregnant. 1 line and 1 line. Wait, is this 1 line? Is this a line here? I can't. It's a little blurry. Is this a line here? This first one is a line. Wait, 1 line and 1 line is 1 line and 1 line is pregnant. No line and 1 line is pregnant. So I mean not pregnant. So 1 line and 1 line is 1 line and 1 line is pregnant. No line and 1 line is not pregnant. So wait, is this 1 line? 1 line and what? No, that can't be right. It's got to be more like. Okay, we got 1 line and no line. Okay, we got no line and 1 line. So it says 1 line and 1 line is pregnant. No line and 1 line is not pregnant. So we got no line and 1 line. Okay, good. Good. Okay. We got no line and one line. All we see right now is no line. We're not pregnant. Good. Whew. Cause it kept, I had to verify. You know, I had to keep looking. Like it's saying one line and one line is pregnant, but all I see is one line. So we good, guys. We good. We good. It's we got no line and one line. So we only got one line. We're good. That means not pregnant. Yeah. See, no line and one line. We just got one line. Good. Whew. I thought we was about to have a cartel baby. Whew. Oh, good. She's not pregnant, guys. We good. Whew. Nah, look, no line and one. We just got one line on the screen. Just I don't know if y'all it was smaller. It's just one line on the screen. It's just one line on the screen. So it says one line and one line is pregnant. No line and one line is not pregnant. So all we got is one line on the screen. So good. We're good, guys. No pregnancy here. Woo. Look, even Mireya is like, good. I definitely didn't want to have that baby. All right, we're good. We in the clear, guys. No pregnancy. No pregnancy. No pregnancy. We good. Woo. I thought we was gonna have to. Woo. We good. So Mireya finds out she ain't pregnant. And Tommy's at the house. And in comes Claudia. Claudia doesn't know that she's set up. She walks straight into the trap. She walks straight into the trap. Nah, first of all, just to clear things up for everyone that's new, shout out to All In, All I See. I am not a lawyer, but I am a doctor. I am not a lawyer, but I am a doctor. Well, Claudia then walked straight into the trap. That $1.5 million got Stacy acting different. Claudia texts Tommy to meet up at the park. Tommy then already told Elise to get the fuck up out the town with the $1 million. So Tommy's sitting in here in the dark. Somebody's creeping in my bed. We're going to go ahead and cut this thing short. He tells Claudia, put him up. Put the gun down, Claudia. Claudia tries to pull a fast one and puts the flashlight in Tommy's eyes. I can't see. Fop, fop, fop. Guns start going off both sides. Tommy does a backflip behind the chair. Claudia jumps behind the counter. They going at it. Boom, boom, boom. Tommy's missing like hell. I don't know how Tommy shot the glass. He wasn't aiming. Tommy was scared as hell. But shit, when them bullets is flying, bullets ain't got no names. So Tommy jumped behind the couch. Claudia, she's standing on business. Now, they say we got to respect Claudia because she went out unlike her daddy and her bitch ass brother Vic. She talking about Tommy, come out and play. Then she go over to the couch and Tommy's hiding behind. I'm thinking Tommy done got popped at least because she walked the couch down. Pop, 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 pop. I'm like, damn. This shootout is not what I was expecting. Not from Claudia at least. But Tommy, he ain't saying nothing. So Claudia is like, Tommy, come on out. You in there? I'm like, damn, Tommy didn't got hit, but she's out of bullets, so maybe Tommy can wrestle her. But no, Tommy hop up. Bow! One to the right shoulder. Bow! One to the left shoulder. Bow! One to the neck. I said, oh, Lord, Tommy ain't playing around. Tommy hopped up and pow, pow, pow. Quick 4 ones. And then he walked her down and he's talking to her. And he's like, I can respect you. But this shit is for Liliana. Y'all remember Liliana, the one with the scar on the face, the one that we knew since the OG Power, and she got knocked off at the end of season 1 because Liliana caught her when they were in the Corey? Well, it's time to get even. One thing Tommy Egan does is get even. His real last name is Tommy Even. Not Egan, Tommy Even. And he gonna even the score. You got Liliana, this is for her. He upped the score, put the knock in 2. Oh, ah. Straight to the head. Now, you know she dead. Boom! Turned Claudia into a motherfucking vampire. She laid down on the ground and Tommy picked up the drink and he's like, I got drink. Shorty, what you think? But he ends up calling Diamond. Diamond lives in the old fire department, remember? He lives in the old fire department. He's the only one in this building. Remember, the fire department was on the corner. It's a standalone building. It's an old fire department. So he calls Diamond, but Diamond's like, yeah, it's Diamond. Leave a message. What drug dealer has a voicemail with his name on? What's up? This is Diamond, a drug dealer. Leave a message. What up? This is Miguel. What up? This is Che. Hey, this is Tommy Egan. Like, what gangster got a damn voicemail? Hey, what up? This is Diamond. You know what to do. Leave a message after the beep. And if you want to get your hair cut, go to diamond.com and book your appointment online. You know, we taking appointments Saturday to Tuesday. Like, what? It's Diamond. I ain't here coming, you know what I'm saying? I know you're trying to reach me, but I'm kind of busy. Sorry, I'm not by the phone. But you know that I'm going to call you when I get home. Leave a message after the tone. Like, Diamond got a damn voicemail. What up? This is Diamond. I can't come to the phone right now. I'm a little preoccupied. But you know what to do. Like, nigga, hang the phone up, Tommy. Hang the phone up, Tommy. So after that, Tommy calls Shanti. He calls Shanti because, hell, we don't know where nobody else is. And Shanti's like, hey, what up, Tommy? He's like, man, thank you for cleaning this up, man. Claudia got what she deserved. Now, I don't know why Claudia has this rope. What are they doing? Like, about to tie her up to the back of the car or something? Like, what the fuck is this rope for? But they end up taking Claudia's body out of there. And she's like, man, I don't know where Diamond and them are, but you know, CBI got hit. Tommy's like, yeah, I know they got hit this morning by the Yardies. She's like, well, yeah, Diamond and Jenard, they took out the Yardies. And Tommy's like, what? Because he didn't know about this. Tommy has been running around Chicago all damn day, so he had no idea what was actually going on with the coalition. Tommy has been everywhere throughout the city. He didn't even know that the Yardies got taken out by Diamond and Jenard, and that Diamond and Jenard went to go and talk to Che, because Diamond and Jenard, they doing whatever the fuck they want. And that's Tommy's story. He just now finding out that the Yardies got taken out, and Diamond and Jenard, they in it for themselves. So Shanti, it don't even look like she's standing next to Jenard. She's pretty much like, yeah, Jenard and teamed up with Diamond, and they own their own thing. So now Tommy can, I won't say he can trust Shanti just yet, because her name is Showstopper. But it's like, damn, Shanti came over here and helped me out, and then she gave me the information about Diamond and Jenard. So now we got to go dig into Diamond and Jenard's storyline and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That's Tommy Egan's story. We off the clock.